Bro, so they were trying to play it safe.
Oh yeah.
They were trying to play it safe.
I was like, I'll tuck it in though, dude. Don't worry. Like I'll tuck it in.
Yeah, bro. That's funny because it's normally there's a vibe if you look civilian or not, or if you look civilian or if you look square. So like,
well, they know. That's the thing is like a hood knows a hood. Like
Yeah.
we know, like people talk about, San Bernardino, Fontana, fucking LA, whatever. They talk about how dangerous it is and this and that. It's only dangerous if you don't know the people in the neighborhood.
yeah,
Like everybody knows you, like, and especially as you get older, when it comes to gang members, all this, whatever. There's a 95% chance you played football with so and so's little cousin, or you played baseball with so and so's nephew. You know what I mean? So like that whole side of it, it's like if you're not from there and you just come rolling through, you might just get your shit jacked. You know,
that's the problem. Yeah, so it's safe when you're from there. If you stay within the confines of your hood, you're good normally.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? And
yeah.
we kind of learned the exceptions growing up. So the exceptions are if it's a white person in general, then usually they're civilian. But like if they're punked out and shit, then they might not just be because them motherfuckers was banging too.
Right.
Like I done seen some motherfuckers with the mohawk, bro. The mohawks, bro.
Yeah.
With the completely bald cuts, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they're
for sure.
But if you look just square, you were good. So my mom used to even try to make us dress, tuck our shirts in and shit, so that
No shit?
bro. Like she used to send us to school like that.
Where's your mom from originally?
So she was born in Redlands, California.
Was she really?
So she was actually raised around there a little bit.
Okay.
And because she was kind of separated from her family, which were more towards like the LA area.
Okay.
Yeah. And it was a weird time. So like, her dad was just removed from like, the segregation areas and area and shit,
well,
bro.
you're talking like 50s, like 50s, 60s, yeah. Right, the civil rights side.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And her dad was like, a musician, which was basically Rolling Stone at that point in time.
That's dope.
And if you had that talent and that ability, that's what helped you cross over into different, color areres and stuff like that. So of course, he got out there and he got with a white woman. And you know what I'm saying, bro? He expanded a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This is, and then this was at a time where it was definitely way more frowned on. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
And he ended up having, I want to say like 6 children. So like my mom has like 6 sisters who all mixed race. Okay. So like for us, when we met them at a young age, of course, like it changed the way we kind of felt about mixed races and even just like white people, because we have people who are half white.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In our family. So like we kind of never had the fucked up view, because like there's a fucked up view in the hood to where you're just like, you know what, don't fuck with them.
See, and that's something that's so for us. So San Bernardino, when that was like the start of middle school. That was like, discovering like weed, alcohol, and really getting off, like breaking off from the music my parents were into, and like finding punk rock and finding
what you like,
finding what I was into, and it was right around that time. I went to Martin Luther King Jr. Middle School in San Bernardino, right?
Okay,
Which any school that's named after MLK, it's in the fucking, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
in the hood, but the hood of the hood, bro. Like driving through there is a liability.
It's in the hood, and I remember at the time, most of the kids in that neighborhood, a lot of the parents, the fathers were incarcerated, right? They were convicts. The moms were out on welfare, with raising however many fucking kids. Like we were all just a bunch of fucking dirt sack Kool-Aid kids, like the baby kids,
Yeah, basically, bro. We didn't have a problem with it.
And it was like Theo Vaughn said something about it. Theo Vaughn said something about like, man, I wouldn't live next door to you. Are we gonna split these plums or what? You know what I'm saying? Like,
but I love Theo Vaughn, bro.
So I remember. So when everybody's dad is a convict, the prison system down there, and I mean, I'm sure everywhere, the prison systems are all segregated. They keep it black, white, Hispanic, and there's like 10 Asian dudes over here, right? Yeah. but they keep it segregated. Yeah. And so the dads come out, and they bring that mentality home to their children. And the children, naturally, we all latch on to father figures, you know what I'm saying? And like, And so when your father figure is telling you that you don't do that, you know, we don't hang out with those type of people, or we don't do this, fucking blah, 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 whatever. A lot of kids take that, and they take that as truth. They take that as real. And for me personally, you're seeing all this racism around. You have Black History Month, where Black History Month was so compelling to me. Like, it was such a, when you think of the civil rights movement, I'm a mathematical person. I always think in terms of years, days, months, whatever. And I remember just reading this literature and going, fuck, that was like, my grandma was alive and they were doing that. Like, that wasn't that long ago.
Crazy, right?
That's some crazy fucking shit. And we're sitting, and I used to think how beautiful of a thing it was that here I am sitting in a predominantly Black school, African American school. You know what I'm saying? And like, so for me, it was like, I never saw like and then playing sports too, baseball and football.
Okay, yeah.
Everybody on the team, we were all fucking, my defensive coordinator, fucking, what was his name? Mike Pleasant. Which is a terrible name, full wasn't Pleasant. He was an LAPD officer. He looked straight up like Wesley Snipes. Like,
oh, shit,
dude,
okay.
And this is the 90s, so he wore like the fucking
tight shorts, yep.
Like,
leg muscles, quads everywhere and shit.
Motherfucker didn't skip leg day, you know what I mean? And so here I am where peers, other kids, kids at my school, they're doing, the talk of racism is always around.
Yeah.
But one of my favorite people on the planet was Coach Pleasant. My friends on the football team, and then, so I never, anybody that says, I don't see skin color, that's stupid. That's stupid. I see it, and I want to know your background. I want to know, you know what I'm saying? Like,
because there's nothing wrong with acknowledging the difference.
Where did you come from?
Yeah, exactly.
Where did you come from? You know what I mean? That's actually, are we recording? We're recording.
We're live. Yeah, oh yeah, hell yeah, bro. Hey, bro, it's the best way. Like, I always try to go into it like this, bro. It's easier when there's no mics in front of you.
Why, hello.
You can just kind of get into
everybody.
it. You know what I'm saying? But, and that note, Randy, welcome to the table.
Thank you. I'm glad you said something, because I was going to say some racist shit right now. No.
We just fucking caught you, right, bro? Shit.
I was getting comfortable. No, I'm kidding. No, but what I wanted to bring
Get
up,
comfortable, bro, because, like...
Oh, I'm super...
Yeah.
Hell yeah. This is mad comfy. Dude, this heater is fucking...
Is it doing the job, bro? You can move it close if you need to.
It's toasty,
let the record state he chose the little one. You know what I'm saying? I offered him the big heater, but...
It's nice. It's keeping it toasty. I like it.
That one actually has a little bit more bang for the square footage.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So on that note, I wanted to, now that I know we're recording, I wanted to shout out to Connie. Too. So
bro, hell
Connie
yeah.
Is so Connie and I's story, because I would have met you. I would have met you at some point.
Yeah, it would have happened.
It would have happened, but I wouldn't have seeked you out the way that I did. Because like, after I got to know Connie, and she was talking about her brother's rap and this and that, so I was like, okay, I got to find who these guys are, because I like Connie so much that I was like, if she's got siblings, I want to know her siblings.
Right. Let's see the rapping version of that.
Well, you know what I'm saying? You know, like, because and it's funny because when it comes to like I guess race, skin color, all that stuff like that, it's intriguing to me, and it's gotten more so moving to Montana. Yeah. Because for me, moving up here, this was like culture shock. Like, I've lived in the South. I've lived in Orange County, which Orange County is pretty white. You know, like, Orange County's pretty white.
It's pretty white, but
it's still, you're
close enough.
But there's still a mix.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
Still, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you'll get to
you just
Orange
don't
County.
not see one black person.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just like, wait a minute, what the?
So I got up here. I came up here, and it was straight like, it was like, okay, it's nice. It's not a bad place. You know what I mean? And like, but you go to the grocery store. You go to a restaurant, you go to fucking Target, you go, and you're like, everybody here is white. There's and it's changed over the last, however many years. There's more Hispanic. There's more. There's more. I feel weird saying African American, because I only got one friend that's from Africa.
Yeah, bro. I'm